And my guest this week is a returning favourite from season 1 of the pod. He's a senior lecturer at the University of Sussex, a published author of the book Podcasting, the Audio Media Revolution. And tonight, no doubt against legal advice, he's agreed to come back on to talk about his new sci-fi podcast set in the future where everyone's forgotten what it means to be human. It's created for kids. You need to check it out. It's called The Res. Ladies and gents, welcome back to the show, Dr. Martin Goddamn Spinelli.
Thank you very much, Aid.
But professionally for you, like given the glib nature of the convo that we had before, it's nice to see that you sort of pivoted and then moved to something so positive and uplifting, right?
Yeah, no, I'm really delighted to be here talking to you about The Res.
I'm Sav.
And I'm Preen.
And we're talking to you from the future.
Our world has all gone wrong and we need you to help us.
The Res is a sci-fi adventure drama for kids 7 to 11 years old. We're just launching this week, season 2. It was built on a lot of the latest child psychology, child development research run by Robin Banerjee, who's the head of psychology at Sussex. He's informally referred to as Professor Kindness.
Right.
Whereas my title is,
too, yeah.
It is, yeah. His is in inverted commas, though. Mine, Professor of Podcasting. That's what it really does say on my file at the Human Resources Office.
For a second,
but I digress.
I thought you were going to say like his is in inverted commas, like Professor. Like
No, he was a professor before me. I am grateful that I can go to the Arts Council and I can put together a proposal for a lot of money and convince them to give it to me to make a podcast that's going to reach kids. I started working on The Res with my creative and research partner, Lance Dan, and Tim Pilcher of Soaring Penguin Publishing. At that moment in 2018, our own families were all being touched by adolescent mental health issues, but also those kinds of things were spiking in the country. So we thought, okay, this is a real issue that's affecting lots and lots of people and our own families. We are creative professionals. We have a lot of contacts. Why don't we try to do something about it?
It's interesting that you mentioned that there were various mental health issues, I guess as a broad subject, that were touching like you and colleagues and friends and so on, and so you decided to do something positive to address that. I had wondered if it had been something in like your academic career that had presented itself to you where you were like, do you know what, that is an area that hasn't been explored yet. Let's explore what it might look like if we gave these messages to kids. And then I wondered, like, maybe because you're a father, right? I thought maybe you have a little boy.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Not so little anymore, but yeah.
I wondered if maybe you were like me, where it's like, what would my son most like? Like, what if I produced this podcast? Is it like, if it's the sort of thing that he likes, maybe he'll like me more?
I had none of those mental health issues myself. No, so that's unique to your experience.